he's gone away. Maybe he'll wanna stay. That's the way it goes, who knows? Billy Boy might say, I'm gonna rock.
Well, I first had piano lessons when I was at school for a couple of years, and then I forgot all about music, well, apart from going to see concerts. When I left school for 2 or 3 years, then I started having drum lessons. I fancied the idea of being a drummer, and that led me on to semi-pro gigs. And from then on, I became a professional at 21, joined the John Barry 7. That opened lots of doors for me, actually. But eventually I became a session musician, and we were backing Adam Faith on stage, and in the studio I was on all Adam's hits, and I went to Abbey Road a good many times. And in '64 I was invited to do a session with a couple of guys who got this Lennon and McCartney song, and it became a monster hit, and it went to number 1 in the UK and in the States. World Without Love, Peter and Gordon. And then I did Ready Steady Go in the band, regular every week, playing rock and roll at 8 o'clock in the morning, come on. and then of course I did work with the Beatles, which was an incredible experience, let's put it like that. I did Hi Ho Silver Lining, I did Serge Gainsbourg's Je T'aime, I worked with Silla, and I was on about 70 top 20 hits in total, and 15 became number 1. I left London in '78, acquired a position teaching for the Leicestershire School of Music, and I retired after that, and I'm still playing and knocking things about, if you pardon the expression. Well, one of the secrets is feet on the ground, but the kids wanted to know about all that. I thought it was name dropping when I moved into Leicestershire to do my teaching position. But the thing is, it was great because the kids taught me a great deal also. Wonderful working with. And also, leaving London, I became a musician again. I didn't have any time to practice in London. I was too busy working for other people. So coming to Leicestershire, I had to have all the answers to get across to the kids, really. I learned the kind of music that they were into. That was the other thing. You become a little bit isolated in the session world. Everything's got to be perfect, but life is not like that. And the kids are down to earth also, so that keeps your feet on the ground. But I find giving knowledge out is a great way of doing a deal. They give you knowledge in return for what they talk, the street talk as well, and all that. You get to know about things, and they call certain instruments different things as well. Like a bass drum, it's now called a kick, kick drum. Little snippets of information that you can put into your vocabulary. Never stop creating, if you've got the health and strength to do it. If I haven't got anything to get out of bed for, then ouch, I need some help with something. But I think really it is important to be creative. I think it can only help you with your health. But creativity is what it's all about, really. At the moment, I'm being creative with a colleague, Steve Nutter, who's the engineer and musician in the studio, where we put together these, what we call electroacoustic jazz rap numbers. It's posh, that, isn't it? That great, effective name. Well, I like it anyway. And Steve has been a great help to me over the last few years. I'm an old guy. I've got old music, but we're putting modern day sounds to all this idea of re-energizing old songs. So I've been listening to rap on various outrageous numbers on Radio 1. People think I'm balmy for doing it. You say, well, come on, it's today's sound. It might not be to my taste, but I'm getting ideas from the people I hear how to create something which could be a little different. But the Radio 1 thing has helped me with various electronic ideas as well. I think the getting together with people is important, whoever you are. By talking to people, you might gain some ideas about what people do. And then it's a great talking point because communication is so important. And I think different kinds of society, unfortunately, are still separated from each other as well. Because somebody once said to me in London, one of my colleagues, live and let live. And if everybody did that, that would be amazing. We wouldn't have any problems. Well, not many.